Temple police and firefighters block off a parking lot after finding a car filled with what they're calling suspicious material. That parking lot in front of the Baylor Scott & White ER. Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Leslie Rangel.
And I'm Robert Burns. Let's send it right over to Fox 44's Anna Thrash. She was at the hospital earlier with what police were able to find.
Leslie, Robert, Temple police that say that they were called by security from the hospital about hazardous material in a car, but officers say it was not dangerous enough to warrant them to close the hospital. Police and hazmat team members surrounded the emergency room entrance to Baylor Scott & White in Temple this morning. Their concern? Possibly hazardous materials in a gray BMW in the parking lot near the ER entrance. At about 8:30 this morning, officials determined the material was dangerous.
We've decided to go ahead and call in DPS to their hazmat team to take every precaution necessary to keep everybody in this sense of or this safe atmosphere.
DPS took the material to test and later dispose of, and the scene was cleared just after 1 in the afternoon. Police are not saying who the owner of the car is or what the material is, just that it was dangerous.
This is something that could cause harm to someone else.
Baylor Scott & White never shut down the ER and no patients or employees were forced out. At this time, Temple police are handling the case while DPS processes the material at a lab in Waco. And coming up at 6, I'll tell you about what officers say the protocol is for these types of situations to make sure that everyone is safe. Live in the newsroom, Anna Thrash, Fox 44 News.